Right, I got a message from someone called Sandra to my email address earlier, and I felt we needed to get this information out there. Now, when I read through this email, which I'm going to share with you very shortly, okay, it spurred back lots and lots of fear and feelings about what was happening in the Cold War, so 1980 to 1985, that sort of time. It happened to me, especially in schools, a lot of fear, and in my opinion, I really don't believe that there's going to be a nuclear war. There might be a tactical nuke used somewhere, I suspect somewhere within the Ukraine region, but that's by the by, okay? So we're going to go through this, and we want you guys to email in about your thoughts, and indeed leave comments underneath this video, okay? So, okay, we read on. We live in a little village in East Sussex. We had a message on the school ping, whatever that is, saying the children today, Thursday the 30th of March, be practicing for emergency situations. The children have to hide under their tables. The doors and windows will be locked and the blinds pulled down. We are not to contact the school. We are not to go to the school, as this could put us and our children at risk of harm. Wow, this is from the school. Can you believe that? Our children will be looked after by the teacher that is locked in the classroom, and we will be able to collect our children when it is safe to do so. Can you imagine the fear that this is going to cause to parents? Okay, this is just nuts, in my opinion. All right, we read on. This is a tiny village school, which is where my niece attends. She is 10 years old. When we asked her if the school had told the children, she said they were doing it in case of a man with a gun was there. Whoa. I can send you a copy of the school ping letter if you'd like, but it has really scared a lot of children, and indeed all of the parents also. It also says that this is going to be at every school, okay? She also said they had already practiced this, and we weren't aware of this before this letter. Wow. So, what do I think about this? Like I said, this is exactly the same sort of thing which was going on in the Cold War back in the early 80s, okay? In the event of a nuclear attack, you are told to hide under tables, close the windows and doors, lock yourself in, etc. So when you hear about all of this sort of stuff coming in, and I do expect other emails from some of you parents who take your kids to school. Now, lots of you may or may not know, but my stance on this is do not send your kids to school. Do your best to educate your kids at home. That's my own personal opinion. Basically, if I'm just saying it plainly, I do not trust the government and I do not trust the state. So with that being said, why would I send my child or my children to school with them in charge of it? I just wouldn't, and I have not and I will not. So I have been hearing lots, and I'm not making this up, there have been lots of emails about people pulling their kids out of school. When the issue happened in 2020, some parents got a taste of what it was like to actually homeschool their kids. Some struggled, some thrived, and so much so the difference in their children being at home, being educated that way, there was a lot less stress. It was really, really good for the kids. And I believe if we really want to save our future, my message is to take your kids out of school. And I know, obviously, financial situations and woes and worries, etc., but there's always a way. You just have to find it. And if you really believe in your kids' welfare, then my recommendation is to take your kids out of school. There are more people than you probably realise, and it's not being talked about on mainstream. Lots of people are taking their kids out of school because they just don't trust it. Now, we could go on a tangent and talk about the alphabet people, as I call them, with all of the bad stuff which is being taught about him, they, she, all that sort of nonsense, okay? It is very, very bad. In my opinion, okay, you're entitled to your opinion, absolutely, but the main message of this video was it does look like the emergency alert system that's coming out our phones is directly correlated with these letters being sent out from schools to parents. like we just found out, which is the scary thing. They've already been practicing this without the parents' knowledge, which I think is disgraceful. It really, really is. And it's just literally shortening that trust between school and parent. It really, really is. Because if I was sending my kid or kids to school, I would want to be told exactly what the plans are for the next month or the next week or even the next day about what is going to be happening at school. Okay, that was just me as a concerned parent. That's how I would feel. To just take your kids off and just let them do whatever it is to your kids is crazy, but obviously, you know, you're entitled to your own opinion. That's just my own personal thought on it. So let me know if you guys, you parents, have been having similar emails and messages from Ping, P-I-N-G. I'm not sure what that means, but it's probably some sort of app which you have as a parent to see what is going on with your kid's school. So leave a comment under the video. If you want to take it further and make it personal, please send me an email. The email address is below this video. I look forward to reading the comments and replying to your emails. You guys take care. Thank you very much for watching and stay funky.